today, and it's an important day for me. Cast your mind back to 2015. What were you doing? Where were you in the world? And for me in 2015 I was living in Murcia on my year abroad as part of my Spanish degree. So today Brad and I are travelling over to Murcia. It's going to take us around 55 minutes in the car. We're going to get some breakfast first of all, stop off closer to our hotel near an area called Adhya, and then we're going to take you through the shops, the cathedral, the streets, and it's going to be a really big day of reminiscing when I show Brad exactly where I lived. So I can't wait to take you along on the journey. So this is the spot we've decided to come to today. It is called Lolita and it has some great reviews online, so we thought we would try it. They have different offers on and they have so many unbelievable cakes. I don't know if you can even see with the reflection, but they've got like a tiramisu, they've got a Dubai cheesecake there, they've got some amazing cakes at the bottom, but we have decided to come for a brunch. So as we haven't eaten any breakfast yet, we decided that the hotel breakfast wasn't the best for us. On a side note from this vlog about Murcia, so we've decided today we're going to get some poached eggs on tostadas, which I'm going to show you when they arrive. And then I didn't get crepes yesterday when we went out for a different meal. And I'm really craving some pancakes, so I'm looking forward to having those today. I've gone for Nutella and strawberries, and there's a little stack, so I cannot wait for that. And I can't believe it is 1 PM in the afternoon and we are having breakfast, but that is what we're like. I've also ordered a pistachio latte with the cream, with the toppings. Usually I would say no, but we're on holiday and I thought, why not? I cannot wait to try it, and I'm really hungry, so I will show you that when it comes up. I told you this was going to be good. Look at the size of that. Now, I've earned this today. A few drinks last night, we're on holiday. Stuck in. Part A of my 2 platters has arrived, and I've gone for an eggs benedict with my half drunk now. Pistachio is that good, the fastest I've ever had a coffee. And then Brad is showing me what mine's going to look like. He's gone for Ferrero Rocher. I'm going to be getting some strawberry and Nutella when it arrives. And then guys, look at part 2. Woo! Just what I wanted. That breakfast was so good. So we're jumping back in the car now, going over to Lasagna for a quick snooze before we head down to Murcia.
Bunny is you!
I really got to do that at the same time then. That's so funny. Oh, let's just show the viewers in a minute where we had an amazing meal on our first night. It's up here on the right, it's called La Mafia. And I know, as I say, I'm doing a Murcia vlog, but why not show you a bit about where we've been on our holiday as well? That's what this is. Brad's got a really nice pasta, but I got an even better risotto.
Yes,
We love talking about food, sorry. We love talking about food, don't we, boys?
Really?
A big part of our day.
We're passionate about food.
I meant my match, boys and girls.
It's rare that we get a different meal. It's very rare that we get a different meal though.
It's true that.
And yeah, yours was good. I really enjoyed my pasta that night though. It was good. It was a bit more plain because I was being conservative. Today's the first day I've had a little bit of overindulgence, and I don't really feel bad for it because my veins are popping, and some random Spanish old lady was like, I don't even know what she said, but she's like, muscles.
She went, madre mia, which means like, oh my goodness.
Wow. That's when you know, guys, you must look okay. So I'm going to take that and roll with it today.
Just got the best super twister ice ollie, and it's really just what I needed right now. We've been sunbathing for the last like 3 hours before we're heading over to Murcia this afternoon. Get a change of clothes on and then have an ice ollie just to rehydrate. I've drank about 2.5 litres of water so far today already. and we are heading over to Carrefour, and then we are heading over to Murcia, and that will be where we stay for the afternoon. It is now 5 to 5 here in Torrevieja. I didn't know what I wanted to be when I grew up. I wanted to travel, I wanted to have different experiences alongside gaining a Spanish and politics degree. So when I knew that I could travel abroad as part of my degree, I thought what better way to do it than to learn the language. And you had a choice of either teaching, working or studying whilst living in Spain for 9 months as my third year. So it's like a year out, but you're still learning something, and then you have to do a project explaining what you've learned, how you've helped the children along the journey, and that's exactly what I basically did. And I sent a massive project back to my uni lecturer at the time, who then graded me on it, and I got an A at the time. I know it's numbers now, but I got an A and I passed that year. So it was really, really enjoyable to be an English teacher in Spanish schools. I was working with 2 different primary schools, and if you've heard of the British Council, it's an amazing company to work with if you are in your early 20s and you're thinking about doing a year abroad. Even if you want to just teach English as a foreign language abroad, then I highly recommend it, because it's something that I have great fond memories of doing, and it was really rewarding to be a part of those children's experience during their journey through primary school up to year 6, and being able to help them with their English learning. If you are interested in a city break in the south of Spain, you've got places like Valencia, Seville, and then you've got the beautiful city of Murcia. So Murcia is the city itself, then there is obviously the region of Murcia as well, so don't get confused between the two. It is the city we are going to today. When you are there, be aware that you might have to get a bus for 45 minutes or so if you want to go to beaches. Otherwise, you're better staying more on the coast, like we've done on this holiday, and then just getting a car for maybe a day if you don't want to hire it for the whole week, to travel inland, go to the high streets, go around the shopping centre, look at the art museums and the cathedral and things like that, and then get the bus back or bring your car back. 1 hour later, we've arrived in Murcia, and first of all, we've just got changed in the car. Quickly put some makeup on myself, quickly swapped t-shirts and got a dress on. And now I'm just going to get a quick spray in El Corte Inglés, which is down 1 more floor. I think we need to go this way, don't we? Down 1 more floor. And then we're on Gran Via, near Plaza Circular, in the centre of the city. And then we're heading to some different coffee shops. I want to show Brad the cathedral and muchas plazas, so all the squares. So I'm looking forward to that. Hemos llegado.
Very fair.
I chose to live in Murcia because there are so many locals. It is a massive city, and it was just great because if you are looking to learn Spanish and you don't want to be around more of the English population, then you will definitely find that when you are here in Murcia. So far we've been on Gran Via, which is just the main central road that runs right through from the roundabout all the way through to the river. And then there are so many little pockets with nice cafes, restaurants, art museums, and we're going to grab a coffee or maybe just a juice from somewhere because it's actually 37 degrees in the city centre today. Obviously the more inland you are, the more cars there are, the more traffic there is, the hotter it gets. So it is quite warm. We're only in really light clothes, but no, it is somewhere that feels really nice to reminisce and come back to. Now this, guys, was where I spent a lot of my time with the girls from uni, and then this was one of the main streets, and I'm going to take you to where I used to live now as well. Okay, let's go see if I can find my apartment without a map, because I've just passed a little, it's basically like a teaching hub, and I used to study additional Spanish as part of my kind of AS level and A levels, and to recap to help with my university degree on a street just down there. And now I'm going to head round the back to my little apartment that probably won't look like all that on the camera. I'm not
Yeah, but it's memories though.
Yeah.
You have to tap into your previous memories.
I know, tap into my memories.
Not use Google Maps.
Not use Google Maps, exactly.
And just explore.
But you'll see it and you'll be like, how did you live there? Yeah. But it was just a building above a bar. So I'm going to show you.
Such a cool place. And just really, really cool vibes. And just really good energy as well. You know, when you go to a city and you get that good energy, that's what this place is like. So really excited to see where she stayed.
Look, it's already a dodgy street, but it's actually really nice when you get to the apartment.
Yeah, I can imagine it being a bit dodgy at night time.
Well, luckily, I lived in an apartment with 3 very sound lads. So one was from University in Leeds, shout out Guy. So he was also my English friend there. Then there was Lorenzo, who was a Paralympian, who was a runner, shout out Lorenzo. And then there was another Spanish guy who lived in the apartment as well, and the 4 of us were all friends, and then the girls used to come in and we'd have like house parties and stuff and then go on nights out. But as with everyone in the UK, you are usually drinking and pre-drinking until at least midnight before you go out, and there was no difference when you lived in Spain.
We made it. Right next to this nightclub.
So, see here we've got La Uva Familiana. That is a cute little bar that is still there. And you see the first floor and then the second floor up where there's pink flowers a bit further down. I'm going to go point to it.
Yeah.
That was my room.
Yeah. Wow, how did you live next to this nightclub?
It was so loud.
Was it?
Generally, I just had to make sure my bed was on the other side of the room. Okay, so first stop is Torrevieja 1 in la plaza al lado de la catedral. It's really close to the cathedral, and we just wanted a pit stop so I could show you some of the things that they offer. So we've got tapas bravas con salsa, I've got un Pepsi Zero, and then I've gone for un quinto. So you can get a quarter of a beer, and this is a quinto. You can have it with or without alcohol. And then I've ordered some croquetas, which I'm going to show you as well. So, oh, that is good. It's so surreal to be here. This quinto is excellent, and this is without alcohol, believe it or not, but it tastes amazing. Then we've got 1 chicken and 1 aubergine croquette, so I'm going to cut into the first one. Oh, see, I feel like this one might be the chicken.
That's the chicken.
Croquetas in Spain, like croquettes, don't look like that much. They taste unbelievable, so I'm going to try a piece. After the other one, this is the aubergine one. Highly recommend. Que rico.
Wow,
11 out of 10. Well, that little pit stop was unbelievable. I am so happy that I chose to go into Taqueria 1, and I had una croqueta de pollo y una croqueta de berenjena. Y también ahora mismo, so now we are back in the square. Brad and I are going to find the best pizzeria. There was a bit of a fashion show on down this side street, so I think we're going to head back there. Oh my god, there's a Five Guys! Okay, so 10 years ago there was not a Five Guys on La Plata aquí, so on the square here. But now there is actually a Five Guys up in the corner there. So I am shocked. But if we were staying on holiday here, I feel like he would definitely want one. But because we're just staying tonight and we've already committed to having a pizza, then we're going to leave that for maybe when we get back to the UK. So it is out of a wood-fired oven-based pizza or a pizzeria, a ristorante, so it's an Italian-based restaurant just behind us here on this side. So we're going to look at both menus, decide a place and then order because it is now 9 o'clock in the middle of Murcia and we are hungry. Salud. Tengo una copa de sangria, so I've gone for a glass of sangria, and Brad can back me up in saying that this is one of the best sangrias I've had, so cheers, this restaurant knows what they're doing. Ooh, let's have a look, what have we got? So we've gone for Mediterranean Adhya, which is Mediterranean focaccia. Do you want to do the honours of this one?
Unbelievable.
The main course has arrived.
The main course.
I've been waiting for all night, so Brad has gone for pepperoni, gone to champiñones, who's added mushrooms, and then I've gone for a barbecue-based chicken pizza, and this is going to be unreal. And that is incredible. The moment he's been waiting for.
The moment I've been waiting for. It was like since Dubai, since I had a pizza. I don't know, it was probably like 6 months ago. But I've saved it for today.
Worth the wait. How much sweeter is it when you've not had it for a long time?
It's unreal. When you've not had it for this long, guys. Pizza is my kryptonite as well. It's like the thing that I have to like put off the most, and I just wait and wait and wait, and then when I have it, I enjoy it that much more.
It's fair to say it's been a very memorable day. The pizza was 10 out of 10. The focaccia starter, the croquetas, and just being able to reminisce being in a city that I lived in after such a long time with my boyfriend now has just been an amazing experience. So thank you for coming along on the journey. I've really enjoyed showing you around. There's a lot more of Murcia to see. We didn't actually get a chance to look in the art galleries. We didn't have a chance to go in the cathedral because it was after 8 o'clock at night, and there seems to be some kind of fiesta going on with a live band rehearsing, ready for their show in the evening. So we didn't get a chance to do that, but it doesn't matter. It's been a great trip all the same, and a car trip that I won't forget. So we're going to head back to Torrevieja and enjoy the rest of our holiday.